It's that time of year where everybody's writing their letter to Santa, making their wish list on what they expect underneath the Christmas tree. And for the Dallas Cowboys, they have a certain someone who's on top of their wish list with Jelani Goodridge-Reid. Jelani, your boys.
Yes.
The Dallas Cowboys, America's team. The star.
The star. Respect the star.
They want one of football's biggest stars to join them. That is Odell Beckham Jr.
That's right.
He is set to potentially have a meeting with the Buffalo Bills on Friday and then meet with the Giants and Cowboys next week. So I'm going to ask you this question. Very simple, very easy, very near and dear to your heart. Do the Dallas Cowboys need Odell Beckham Jr. to make a Super Bowl run?
Yes. It's that simple. Yes. You're looking at what happened last year, okay? Look at the offense. Number one offense in the league. Who do you have? Gallup, CD, Amari, and Cedric Wilson, who was a nice player as well. So why not go all in again with the talent on the outside, right? You have a CD still. You still have Gallup. You did lose Cooper, so you could get a guy like this. We know the talent is there. The one thing is, obviously, the ACLs, okay? 2 ACL injuries. That's tough to come back from, okay?
It's very tough.
But why is he getting so much attention? Because these teams believe in his talent. He's OBJ. They believe. That's why the Bills want him. That's why the Giants want him. The Cowboys want him.
Jerry Jones has been very vocal about how much he
Very
wants.
vocal. Very. I think a bit too much, okay? Let's pipe it
He's
down.
acting kind of desperate right now.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
like, we're begging at this point.
Yeah, and I think, look, with Odell, how is he going to fit into that scheme for the Dallas Cowboys? Is it simply just you throw him in? Because remember,
I think it would work.
It took him a few weeks to finally get into the
with the Rams,
with the Rams, right? But he joined much earlier in the year with the Rams, right? He's going to be joining in
December
like
now.
December,
this is
where
counts.
the big boy's time to play now. Where it's basically like, look, you got only 5 weeks?
Yeah, 5 weeks
season,
remaining
plus the playoffs, right? And I want to see how Odell Beckham looks healthy because last time we saw him, he was on his way to become the Super Bowl MVP.
I bet that he would be Super Bowl MVP. I lost that bet.
Unfortunately, he did tear his ACL. Look, I think it could be everybody in Dallas wants him.
I want him.
I don't think they need him though, because they have that defense with your boy Micah Parsons, who probably is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Dan Quinn. I think that defense is going to be the reason the Cowboys might do anything.
I just say for the offense, like the offense to me, like okay, since Dak's been back, they lead in points, they lead in third down, first downs converted and all that stuff like that. So yes, the offense is there, but I think you could get better. Like there's no reason to just stand pat. When you're looking at the NFC as well, it's open. Okay, yes, the Eagles are playing good football, but how do we know how they're going to look moving forward in the playoffs, right? The Vikings, Kirksey, I don't believe in Kirksey. Okay? When you're talking about the Niners, can they stay healthy? And then you got the Jimmy G thing.
You have the whole Jimmy G factor.
So the conference is open right now. Dallas, again, I have not seen a conference championship game since my birth. You guys need to go all in.
Hey,
and this is the time to go all in.
I haven't seen the Cowboys in that either. I'm older than you.
You came right after we won. So I think this is the time to really go all in. Go for a star. OBJ, to me, it seems like he wants to be there.
Here's another thing I have with the whole Odell situation. Expectations. Because, if they sign Odell, the media, hoopla, everything is going to be so big. It's already big on Dallas, but it's going to be even bigger when you have potentially football's a top 5 star in football.
I think top 3. When you talk about the Nike, I know the deal with Nike, but he's been there, he's been on the commercials, blah blah blah.
Mahomes, Odell.
Everyone knows him.
Pretty big a star.
The music videos,
So when I look at that, I think that just adds more pressure to the Cowboys. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I'm okay, cool, like we've been involved in it, but I don't think they need him. Because they're 8-3 right now.
Yeah, 8-3.
8-3 without him, right?
I know, but I just think you could get better, man. You could get better, and you're seeing also the other teams in the NFC, they've made moves. San Francisco, they brought in CMC. The Eagles, they brought in all those guys on the defense, right, to help bolster that front. So the Cowboys, they haven't really made a move yet. This could be the move. This could be the move that really puts you on top. And as for the drama, okay, yes, it's Dallas. Yes, it's OBJ. So that's a given. We know that's going to happen. To me, the expectations remain the same. Win a playoff game. I'm not saying Super Bowl at all. Okay, win a playoff game first. But for me, when you're talking about the offense, I think it opens up Michael Gallup. I think Gallup will get way less attention from defenses if you bring him.
And Washington is getting healthy too.
Yeah, he's coming back. And then when you're talking about CD, you give him more time in the slot where he excels. if you get OBJ. And the tight ends, we got like 4 good tight ends. So you could put them on the field whenever you want. And Pollard's still there. So to me, I think that this could open up the offense way more.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, switching gears to another guy who needs a deal, or it's been on the media a lot, Lamar Jackson.
Pay him.
Michael Vick was on Shannon Sharp's podcast and basically said that Lamar deserves his money, but he should think about taking a pay cut in order to pay other guys on the squad. Now, Lamar was also in the news for a tweet he put out that he deleted. Lamar's not happy right now. Now, do you think Lamar might leave Baltimore at the end of this year? Now, they have all the control. They could franchise tag him and all of that. But could it be a situation where he just says, I do not want to play for you guys anymore?
It's very possible, right?
Really?
It's very possible, in my opinion. And you're seeing all these guys online editing, him with Tampa uniform or whatever, Panthers uniform or whatever. But I think it's possible, man, because you just said it. He's not happy, right? And the thing that Vic said.
Is he not happy because they're losing, or is he not happy because of the organization?
I think he won't say the organizational part, but I know deep down he feels disrespected.
Of course.
I'm a unanimous MVP
now,
in 2019,
the one thing
and you're
I
not
will
going to pay
say
me?
this, though, is it's not like the Ravens lowballed him an offer. Like the reports were off the offer.
Yeah, but I think that
he wants to
based
Watson
on what he's
deal.
done, and Cleveland really messed this up.
Yeah.
Cleveland messed up the whole thing for the Ravens. We get that. And as for what Vic said, for him taking a pay cut, I disagree. Okay, first of all, Michael Vick was the guy, that Lamar looked up to.
Yeah, he got $200
he plays just like him. So I would assume that Vic would be like, no, you should get your bread.
No.
Right?
To clarify, he said he deserves his money, but he would just say now that he understands the business side.
Well, in terms of that,
you got to think about it like
in terms of that, though, I don't say he should take because why would he take less money? The Ravens have not even shown him that they want to surround him with talent.
Deshaun Jackson.
Okay. Deshaun Jackson, who is 37 years old, he's still a burner, but come on, let's be honest with ourselves. Okay. Outside of Mark Andrews, he doesn't have a weapon on the outside. The Ravens have not blessed him with a good running back, like a premier running back. They haven't blessed him with a premier wide receiver. So even if he does say, you know what, I will take a pay cut so you guys can surround me with talent. We haven't even seen that yet. That's one thing. So for me, I'd say he should take the money.
Hey, I'm a firm believer in guys getting their money. Professional sports, you have a finite amount of time where you can play and make this.
And the way he plays too, and the way you got to
say, look, Lamar, if you want to hold out for a $250, $260 million fully guaranteed contract, and you feel you can get that, by all means, do it. I do understand what Michael Vick is saying. If you want to win and win Super Bowls, I mean, Tom Brady took pay cuts for years, right?
Yeah, but the thing with Brady though, like we gotta say it, Giselle makes more than him.
Yeah,
so
no,
he could
I mean,
do
there's
that,
different
right?
of course, there's so many different factors involved.
I'd say another one, Patrick Mahomes. I think that contract was messed up because yes, they told him, okay, you can take less, we'll surround you with talent. They lost Cheetah. You know what I mean? They lost the Cheetah.
But they also gave him $450 million over 10 years.
It was a bad contract.
Right?
It was a bad
I
contract.
think if I was Mahomes, I would have done a shorter term deal and then held the Chiefs by basically at gunpoint. Okay.
Yeah. Like what I'm saying is when teams ask guys to take less, it's never a guarantee that they're actually going to surround them with talent.
Exactly. It's kind of an IOU. Like, hey, you do me this solid, we'll do
it doesn't always happen.
That's why I'm saying, like Lamar Jackson, if you feel that you can hold out, and hey, if they keep on losing and it's on the defense, his price value is going to go
way up because they keep choking.
And they're going to have to. Without Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens are a losing team.
They're not a good team. They're not a good team.
Right? They have a good defense, but that's pretty much
not
it.
even.
And they don't have a good defense.
Choking.
Exactly.
The defense is. I swear I saw this somewhere.
In
they're
the
tied
fourth
for NFL history for the most blown leads by multiple scores.
Exactly.
3 times this season.
And I think when you look at the Ravens, we don't expect that, right? We expect just and you might start looking at John Harbaugh, right, as the coach, right? And is there a dynamic there? Now, I think John Harbaugh, took a bit of a tongue twister there, finally got out. John Harbaugh is a great coach, right?
Yeah,
I think that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens have such a great culture and system that I would not want to see him play for any other team than the Baltimore Ravens. To me, Lamar Jackson seems like a Baltimore Raven.
I think he could win with Baltimore.
And I think he can win.
I truly believe
And quite frankly, as bad as it seems, they're still 7-4. They still.
I know, and I still like coming in the year. I thought they would win the division, so it's still possible, right? But I think for me on the field is the defense. It's not even Lamar.
It's the defense, and I want to see how this division plays out because with
the Bengals are coming, man,
and how this playoff picture is going to fall into place. It's going to be very interesting to see how it shapes up. But that is all the time we have for today. This has been Homestand TV. Keep it locked because on Friday we'll be back with some more talk.